Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Dreaming every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home. No need for either of us at this point to sleep.
Hello, I'm back. After 1 month of being in Bangkok, I'm finally filming again. Today I'm going to Talat Noi. I've been to Talat Noi twice already so far, but it's always been very short periods, like 2 hours there because I was rushing around. So today I am actually going to properly visit and just hang around the area, explore and bring you guys along. It's just me, one person, so I don't think I can eat that much, but I will try to cover as much as I can. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. See y'all soon. Bye. I dropped at Hua Lam Hong and I'm waiting for my Grab now. The weather is super hot. It's about a 3-minute Grab ride away, so that'll be fine. I wanted to walk lah, but not working out. So my Grab dropped me at this small cafe called Timo and Kimchi, something like that. And then around there is like basically this area already. You just have to walk a bit further down. I haven't done my research on what it is, but I will let y'all know later. For now, I can actually get this place. Let's go there together. It's actually the pier here. You can walk down and take some photos, like pause. Most of the cafes are all congregated around the same area, so everything is about 5 minutes walk away from one another. The thing about this area is that all the cafes are closed on Wednesdays. So if you are planning to come to Talat Noi, don't come on a Wednesday. Everything will be closed and you really won't get to explore much of the cafe scene here. Some of the cafes are actually outdoors, so you won't get air conditioned, so you do have to take note of that, especially when it's a super hot day. There's this place called 32 Bar X, and this is where you can get hot chocolate. Basically, there are 9 types of chocolate for you to choose from, and they have different flavor profiles. It's like choosing coffee beans, but cocoa beans. The space is pretty small, and it was quite crowded when I went over, so I gave the place a miss. Okay, I've decided where to settle down. We're going to this place, Citizen Tea Canteen. I think they have seats upstairs as well, so let's just go get some tea. Citizen Tea Canteen doesn't just sell tea, they also sell handicrafts. So you'll see quite interesting stuff there. For example, woven bags, clothes, and even tea bottles, teapots, teacups, and things like glasses. At first glance, they look very traditional. But if you take a closer look, most of the designs are a little bit funky and sometimes slightly vulgar as well. But I think it adds a very modern touch. I love it when people innovate and try to make traditional things more accessible and relevant for younger people like us. Anyway, this is, if I'm not wrong, blend 15. So I settled in this pretty chill and quiet place, and it's a place that sells Thai milk tea. I didn't know what to order, but I got the lady to help me decide. So I got something pretty light and sweet, and there's like coconut bits on top as well. I asked her where she got the tea from, and she said like all the tea here is from Nakhon Si Thammarat. I think that is in the southern part of Thailand. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's very light. But again, I don't know what she's selected for me, but it's very refreshing. You know, sometimes Cayenne can be very heavy. What is this word? Like it. Okay, I think I spent a bit too much time in the cafe. It's just really very chill. So I sat there for like 2 hours, and also because outside very hot lah. So now I'm going to this place that it's like a boutique that I went to that day, and they sell later I'll show y'all lah. But I saw these silk pants that were very nice, but a bit expensive. But we'll check it out. Can try on, so I'll go and try it on. It's very my vibe, but I've stopped wearing flowy printed pants like that for a long time. But I really like it, and the material seems super nice, so we're gonna go. The store that I wanted to go to is called Momo Talat Noi, and it is in a smaller alley within Talat Noi, but still very near to the general cafe area. So what they sell here is basically sustainable ethnic clothing, and everything is handmade. Price-wise, it's definitely not the cheapest, but I think the cutting and the quality is just really very nice. Yeah, I really encourage you guys to just take a look. There is an area where you can try on the clothes as well, but do note that the curtains are slightly sheer. And yeah, I got myself the pants that I was eyeing for like 2 weeks, and it's super expensive, but I am so happy with my purchase. Hey, I got my pants, and I honestly have no idea where I am, but there's street art behind me, and I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm trying not to film my surroundings too much, because I do think this is a residential area, and don't wanna invade anyone's privacy. So I'm now at the Talat Noi, like the art area, and there's 2 parts to it. This one is all the murals, and then the other one you'll see photos. So I did a bit of reading, and apparently they say that they took photos of like residents, pets, and just glimpse of like the area to kind of preserve the memory. It's not a very long street, but it's not a very short street as well. A lot of photogenic spots and some stories behind everything. Okay, we're walking to River City now, because that's what I was told to do. I'm not sure how to get there, but I think it's just a straight road down. Haven't had lunch, so we'll find lunch along the way as well. Yeah. It's a very hot day today. And I also don't know how to go home from River City, so we'll see how it goes. So there's this roundabout here, mini roundabout here, with a lot of street food around the area. If you need a landmark, it's near the Holy Rosary Church. I'm gonna get some Khanom today because I saw it on one of the YouTubers' videos and it looks pretty good, even though I don't think I can finish it. Just gonna squat in this random spot to eat my Khanom before I
have lunch because I'm already starving. I should have had it when it was hot, but I wasn't hungry just now. Here it is. I didn't expect it to be creamy. Interesting. It's what you would expect. It's just like coconut milk. Like half crispy and half creamy. Let me show you the insides. Wait now. Like this. And then the other side is like this. I ordered too much. Actually, at first I wanted the small one. And then I thought I heard her say hasipat. So I was like, okay, hasip. And then when she heard hasip, she transferred everything to like a bigger one. And then put more in. So I think you can go for the smaller option. This is really too much for one person. If not, this will be my breakfast tomorrow. Oh my god, where is the shop? So behind me is this tour place. So apparently they do bicycle tours. So if you see yellow bicycles, like groups of people in yellow bicycles at Talat Noi, they're coming from here. If you need a tour guide, I haven't tried it before, but you can go there. There are a lot of people there, so I guess it's pretty legit. Okay, I literally walked like 4 steps from the tour place and I'm already at River City. I thought it was gonna be a much longer walk. But here we are.
River City is at the very edge of Talat Noi, and what it is a mall lah, okay, but what's different is that it's not your typical mall where you know go shopping. There's a huge art scene here. There are exhibitions, there are antique shops, and when I say antique shops, I don't mean like one or two. There are like levels and levels worth of antique shops, and also art exhibitions here and there. It can be at the main area, at the basement, or it can be in just random units. I don't think this is everybody's cup of tea, but it really is worth just exploring and seeing like what the art scene in Thailand or Bangkok in particular is like. It's also next to the Chao Phraya River, so for those who are looking to take a cruise or taking a boat over to Icon Siam, just drop by, take a look first before you proceed to your next itinerary.
I think I forgot to film just now. I was talking about how I just left River City. And it's very hot. But this is the view outside. You can take a boat from here. Yeah, so River City Mall is basically just antiques, art galleries and whatnot. So if you guys are into that kind of artsy scene, this is the place for you. There's a few floors, I think about 4 or 5 floors worth. And oh, there's Icon Siam. I didn't know that you can go to Icon Siam from here. Okay, but I'm going there another day, so let's not get into that. After 10 to 15 minutes of just walking aimlessly, I'm finally here. I wanna eat my lunch now.
This stall that I'm having lunch in is called Khao Daeng Morakot. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correct, but it's actually nearer to Hualampong train station, so it's really quite far away from the initial area that we came from, which is the River City. So if you guys are dropping from Hualampong to go into Talat Noi, then maybe drop by here first before you go further down. So what I've ordered here is actually the full set of things. So they have barbecue pork and then roasted pork and then Chinese sausages. Chinese sausage is very, very different from Western sausage. Just to give you guys a heads up, it's a bit more powdery in texture. Together with the egg and rice, the total was 65 baht for this plate, so fairly affordable.
I just had a very late lunch at the char siu place. And while the rice is not the kind that I would usually enjoy because it's less firm than I'd like, but it's quite nice lah. Like especially the roasted pork. Anyway, yeah, I think it depends on what kind of rice you like. The rice itself didn't call out to me, but the ingredients were quite nice, so can give it a try. Don't be intimidated because everything's in Thai. They have a Farang menu, English menu, and yeah, it's quite accessible lah. So yeah, I'm walking to Hong now, and I'm gonna take the train home. That's all for today.